It is time now for the Peter Chill Morning News for this Wednesday morning, March 11th, 2015. Good morning to you all this Wednesday morning, March 11th, 2015. Here now, your news headlines here. And our top story here at 8:31 here on this top story at 8:31 on this Wednesday morning. 7 Marines and 4 soldiers were missing early Wednesday morning following an Army helicopter crash in Florida, officials said. The servicemen were aboard one of the 2 UH-60 Black Hawk helicopters participating in a routine training mission which went down. Hillary Clinton's email problem is unsolvable. As movement trucks encircled the disgraced Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity house Monday at the University of Oklahoma, workers unscrewed the group's Greek lettering from above the door as the University of Oklahoma asked the fraternity over racist shit caught in video. The onset Saint said Pro Bowl Jimmy Graham to the Seahawks. Swiss researchers have discovered how chameleons accomplish their vivid color change. They weave the crystals inside the specialized skin cells. Jerry finds Robin Thicke and Farrell ripped off the Marvin Gaye song in Blurred Lines. A Russian human rights activist says that one of the 2 men have been charged in the murder of a vocal opposition leader, Boris Nemtsov. Showed signs of torture and may have offered a confession under extreme duress, the BBC responded on Wednesday. The Islamic State militants have posted a video online, which appears to show a young boy shooting a dead and Israeli Arab prisoner. The man identified as Mohammed Saad Balan was accused by ISIS of working for the Israel's Mossad Foreign Intelligence. In Baghdad, Iraqi security forces and allied Shiite militants seized large parts of the Tikrit on Tuesday amid reports that most of the Islamic State militants battling to hold the city had become retreated, security officials said. A television reporter was mugged in Johannesburg, South Africa Tuesday, seconds before going on air, and the incident was caught on camera. About 15 armed assailants attacked 2 heads carrying millions of euros worth of jewelry on a French highway on Wednesday, forced out the drivers to sped away with the jewels, according to the police. The chances what California will be rocked by a magnitude 8.0 earthquake or greater in the next 30 years was just bumped to 70% from 4.7% in the U.S. GS said. More than a decade after Utah scrapped the fire squad in most cases, lawmakers that there approved a bill Tuesday that would make fire squads the state's backup method of execution if lethal injection drugs can be attained. The weakest euro since 2003 boosted stock to the 30-day European Central Bank's quantitative easing program. China January-February property sales post biggest fall in 3 years. Why isn't Google CFO stepping down to spend more time with his family? Of course, that's the excuse you always hear when the execs here leave. But the 52-year-old says he really means it. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Malaysia's central bank said Wednesday that the ringgit, which has plunged 14.4% against the U.S. dollar. Shares in American companies with circumstances can look attractive to investors, but while Barnes & Noble might look like a survivor, don't expect a fairy tale. Perfect stock. Okay, Dow 17,662.
24.60 down 35.27 and Nasdaq 48.59.79 down 82.64.
Now that all the hullabaloo of the match is over, Chris Sells and Whitney Bishop, who got engaged on the ABC Sit Monday finale, are ready to start a normal life. New dad. Right there to get a strong gamma ray signal coming from the direction of the galaxy, reticulum to about 98,000 light years. After the ray being perfectly preserved for 7,000 years, the world's oldest mummies have started to rot and turned into black goos. Scientists have constructed a remarkably detailed map of the surface of Venus and spot the planet's thin clouds of sulfuric acid that surround most of the surface. Florida's Governor Rick Scott has denied allegations from reports claiming that his administration has been the use of specific climate change buzzwords, which have naturally include global warming, climate change, and other key phrases related. On Monday, the U.S.-based Food and Drug Administration declared that it is maintaining the water administration with Chantix. A new study of blood samples from the U.S. Marines has identified genetic markers associated with a post-traumatic stress disorder that also linked to the immune system response. Okay, let's take a look at New England incident alerts here at 8:37. In New England alerts, a Cleveland, Ohio police officer was injured by gunfire last night after being shot in the chest by a domestic violence suspect. Alright, take a look at sports news here at 8:38. Here, maybe Chip Kelly will someday have the last laugh. That day was Halloween Tuesday when the biggest one on the Philadelphia Eagles coach popped up court on the NFL's New Year by springing the biggest stunner of all with Dave surprises. Alright, so that may be a bit of exertion, but the new league year kicked off with more frenzy activity than we've seen before in the NFL. Philadelphia Phillies pitcher Cliff Lee said Tuesday he will continue to work for the common flexor tendon at the tear at the end of the season in 2014 after he get a second opinion from the renowned orthopedist James Andrews. The Islanders are moving from Union to Summer Kent, one of the more intense rivalries in North America, survived the trip to Brooklyn. And tonight, the Bostons. Last night, the Boston Bruins defeated the Ottawa Senators 3-1 at Ottawa. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be at the TD Garden, taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. Game time 7:30 p.m. at the TD Garden. Here, Peter Chill News time 8:39. Time now for Trevor Report. Here it is. Route 95 of the northbound side. It is backed up from Neponset Street in Norwood all the way up to the Route 128 up in Canton. That is because and we got an accident. Route 128 on the northbound side around 95. We can't still expect delays here. Route 3 on the northbound side is back from Derby Street to Teague, but all the way down to Braintree Split. That's because due to an accident. Route 3 on the northbound side before Route 18 in Weymouth. So expect some delays here. San Francisco Express on the northbound side, backed up from the Split all the way out into the Massachusetts Turnpike. San Francisco Expressway southbound, backed up from the Pike all the way out to Dorchester due to an accident on 93. San Francisco Expressway on the southbound side and Dorchester, so expect some delays here. Chippewa Tunnel on the southbound side, slow from Zinc Bridge all the way down to the Pike. 93 to the southbound side, and it is backed up from Bedford all the way down to the Zinc Bridge. Route 1 to the southbound side is slow from Route 16 in Revere all the way out to the Route 93. Mass back to the eastbound side is slow from Natick all the way out to Austin Brighton tolls and You hit the brakes to get at the Mass Pike, down to the Prudential Tunnel, and Mass Pike to the westbound side is backed up from East Boston all the way up to Route 93 in South Boston here. 120 on the northbound side is backed up from East Street and Dedham all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham. That's because due to an accident 120 on the northbound side between 1A and 109 here. 120 on the southbound side is backed up from Wakefield all the way up to Waltham. That's because due to an accident on 120 on the southbound side around Route 129 to Reddit here. So expect some delays here. 93 on the northbound side is backed up from Route 20 Sodom all the way up to Route 128 in Reddit. 193 southbound slow before 128 in Reddit here. Okay. Route 3 to southbound side. We got an accident before Route 40 in Chelmsford here, so expect some delays here. Route 3 to southbound side is backed up from 485 in Chelmsford all the way up to the Millwricker here. 93 to southbound side is backed up from 110 alongside down from 133 to Dover here. 95 modified from 120 to New Hampshire border here. 120 modified from Wakefield to Gloucester. Up in New Hampshire, 393, 95. Moving along fine here, up in the Granite State here. And the Spalding Turnpike, a little slow around Route 4 Durham. So, it's a good smooth sailing commute up in the Granite State here. And 495 on the southbound side, slowed down from 97 to Avil, down from 213 to Methuen. 495 southbound is backed up from 110 to Lawrence all the way up to 93 in Andover here. 495 stop and go around the lower around Route 3 and around before Route 3 in Tewksbury here. 495 southbound side is backed up from Route 119 in Littleton all the way up to Route 2 in Littleton. 495, another slow spot from 62 in Hartson all the way to 290 in Marlborough, and another slow spot at 495 northbound from 85 in Hoxton and Navan in the Mass Pike here. 290 in the eastbound side, a little slow around downtown Worcester around the area of Route 146 and Route 122, so I expect some few delays here. Okay, take a look at what is going on in Rhode Island. There, 146 out of north. Southbound side, an accident after Route 104 North Smithfield, so expect some delays here. 146 at the southbound side, slowed down to North Smithfield. 99 slow from Lincoln all the way up to Route 122 to Woonsocket. 146 at the southbound side, it's backed up from North Providence all the way up to downtown Providence. 95 southbound side, it's backed up from Second down from downtown Providence. 95 northbound side, it's backed up from Route 37 to Warwick all the way up to downtown Providence here. Jamestown and Newport Bridge is a bond fine, and Route 20 on southbound side, a little slow down from Cassett. Warren and Sagamore Bridge is bond fine, and Route 6 mile fine, Sagamore down from Orleans, and 20 mile fine from Falmouth all the way up to Bourne. Warren and Sagamore Bridge is a bond fine here. Okay, take a look at MBTA alerts here. Framingham Worcester Line, train 514, 8:45 a.m. from Framingham. Delayed today, 10 to 20 minutes to an earlier late turn. Framingham Worcester Line, train 509, 7:45 a.m. from South Station. Delayed today, 10 to 20 minutes due to late train traffic ahead. Here, Framingham Worcester Line, train 506, 6:35 a.m. from Worcester Union Station. Delayed today, 20 to 25 minutes due to long stops ahead. Franklin Line, train 708, 7 a.m. from Forge Park, 495. Delayed today, 10 to 15 minutes due to an early signal problem. Extra service on the Greenbush Line departs Boston. 9:25 a.m. from Boston, and extra train departs Greenbush at 10:35 a.m. from Boston here. And Needham Line, train 608, late today, 10 to 20 minutes due to late turnover equipment here. Needham Line, train 607, 7:39 a.m. from South Station. Delayed today, 20 to 25 minutes due to late train traffic. And Needham Line, train 604, 7:30 a.m. from Needham. Stay late today, 10 to 15 minutes due to long stops. Peter Chell News Time, 8:45. Time now for a weather report here. Okay, let's take a look at a 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For today, areas of fog before 11 a.m. Otherwise, sunny skies high about 55 degrees. West wind about 5 to 7 miles per hour. For tonight, mostly clear skies low about 28 degrees. West wind about 7 miles per hour. For Thursday, most sunny skies about 42 degrees. Northwest wind about 6 to 13 miles per hour. Is 23 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear skies low about 18 degrees. North wind about 6 miles per hour. For Friday, most sunny skies about 39 degrees. Light and variable wind. Friday night, snow likely maybe after 4 a.m. Otherwise, most sunny skies low about 26 degrees. Chance of precipitation 6%. Saturday, snow and freezing rain before 10 a.m. then rain. High about 42 degrees. Chance of precipitation 80%. Saturday night, chance of rain, snow, and sleet. Clouds sky below 31 degrees. Chance of precipitation 40%. Sunday, chance of rain, showers, snow showers, and sleet. Most of the clouds sky low. High about 39 degrees. Chance of precipitation 50%. Sunday night, chance of snow showers. Most of the clouds sky low about 24 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Monday, most of the podcast sky about 42 low about 20 degrees. And for Tuesday, chance of rain and snow showers. Part of the sky about 44 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Not temperature standing at 43 degrees with first skies. That's me for the Peter Chill Morning News on this Wednesday morning, March 11th, 2015. Be with you. Have a good day. We'll see you later. Bye, buddy.